Now this is one of my favourite shrubs from when I first started studying horticulture way back in the 70s. I discovered Pieris, forest flame, with the lovely pink new growth. Let's put a couple of pictures in there. Pinky red new growth in the spring, which gradually fades then to this kind of cream and then eventually to green there. And this specimen is in our front garden in a little bit of a tight corner, and the top looks a bit kind of woody and straggly. You can see we've got kind of these woody stems here, but I was looking through the winter and thinking I could prune this because there's lots of new shoots coming from the base. So you can see where I'm poised to prune here. So let's have a go at pruning this back and giving it a second lease of life. Right, now then, this is going to be tricky trying to cut this whilst filming at the same time, so forgive me. You can see where I'm pruning. There's the kind of the furthest shoot up the stem is this one here, so I'm pruning just above that that shoot there on this stem, and there's loads more shoots coming from just lower down the stem there. Still got a little flush of pink there. So I'm going to put the phone, the camera down and give this a quick cut here. There you go. Done. You can see where I've sliced that off there. And I'm looking now at the top of the plant. This section here, I want to prune as well. I can see this shoot here is the kind of the furthest up the stem again. So I'm going to try and cut just above there. There we are. So now you can see that this one here is going to be, let's get rid of that little twig there. So this one here is going to be the new leader. I might just see if I can gently get a bamboo stick, tie it in there, just so I can pull this up here, because I don't want it all leaning over towards where we park our vehicles. And then the last one is this one here, which again, you know, it's got kind of growth on the top there, but we've got this kind of bare woody bit here, and there's new shoots coming from lower down there. So I'm going to prune back to somewhere around here, and let's see how it looks then. There we are. So I've made that cut there, and you can see we've got some nice new growth coming here. This bit here. So by taking this one back here, you can see where that main new shoot, the top fresh shoot there, is waiting to go. So now by getting rid of this, all the energy is going to go to that nice fresh new shoot there. So there we go. There's the it looks nice and neat now, doesn't it? That's the kind of the finished product there. And so I'm expecting this gap here kind of to be refilled, so we get a nice kind of neat center of the plant. And the time of year we've been doing this is in kind of middle of spring, in early-ish May, when the new growth has all finished, the first flush of new growth anyway. I did think about doing it a bit earlier. You could do it in kind of February or March, but I just wanted to enjoy, to be honest, I wanted to enjoy all the kind of the flush of new growth that was coming. And now for the rest of the year we'll probably see some more new growth, particularly in this area here, filling that space. And then maybe next year I'll have a look and maybe cut off some of this stuff that's coming over the side here. But I think we've cut enough away. It's had enough of a shock for 1 year. So that's how we do it. And we'll probably give this some ericaceous feed. In fact, I gave it some ericaceous feed earlier today, and we'll probably do that again. Ericaceous basically means lime hating, and these Pieris are in the kind of the group of plants which are lime hating plants. So which is kind of known as ericaceous plants. So the ericaceous fertilizer will help encourage lots of healthy new growth And whenever you cut a plant back, you will encourage lots of new growth. So you don't want to be doing this. I would suggest, I would think twice about doing this in the autumn, because you would then be encouraging new growth at the wrong time of year. We don't want the plants like this in the UK. We don't want them bursting into new growth in the autumn and winter, because they're going to get knocked about by the weather. So this has got a chance to put on new growth through the summer, and for that new growth to be toughened up, ready for the winter. Hope this makes sense and is of some use to you. If you've got any questions or any experiences you'd like to share with us, please do that. We've got a lovely community of kind of Facebook and YouTube friends here who can help each other. If you just kind of put that comment in the comment section on the YouTube video, we can respond as soon as possible. Thanks very much. Enjoy your garden, and thanks for watching. Bye.